And back at Winton Motor Raceway, we've got the Suzuki GTIs on the racetrack for the Kumho Cup. And it will be interesting, make no mistake, around this very tiny circuit. There's the pole position. It's held by Adam Clarke of Newcastle, all in identical Suzuki GTIs. Look how close the times are. Alan Jones, young kiddie, Christian Jones shares the front row. Damian White and Ric Shaw start out of row number 2. And that puts Warren Luff and Barry Nesbitt from row number 3, with Bruce Field and Michael Simpson out of row number 4. Anthony Robson and Andrej Pavicevic start out of row number 5. Phillip Scifleet and Nigel Stone start out of row number 6. And young Adam Clarke of Newcastle on pole. Not much between he and Christian Jones. It'll be interesting to watch the square up between these two. And that will give you an idea of the size of the fleet here for the Kumho Cup, the Suzuki GTIs. And they're off and racing. Clarke gets away. Actually, Jones, I think, may have muffed the start, but he was very intent upon getting across to the inside as they head down into the right-hander.
Yeah, Christian got a bit slow off the line there, shuffled back to 4th position in car 27. The man who leapt off the front row, though, was Adam Clarke, just faster than Christian Jones in qualifying and showing a clean pair of heels in that first corner as this massive field of 31 Suzuki shuffle through.
Christian Jones will be replaying that in his mind tonight.
Well, Alan Jones, his dad was telling me yesterday he'll have to learn all about it. He said there's no use me telling him about it, he'll learn.
It's Toby Hagen, Will Hagen's son. Will, of course, a journalist and commentator. And here is car 32, Adam Clarke, confirming his practice form. There's a hell of a battle on here for second place. Look at them really leaning on car 31.
Are they what?
Damian White on the inside. He held it onto the main straight, which is a help. But look at this freight train. Couple on the outside there thinking they can go down on the inside line, but that's not going to help them. And here we go, Ric Shaw having a think about the end of the straight.
Oh, it's getting really plenty of fisticuffs here. 12 just taps 23 around. That's Barry Nesbitt, who came off second best in that little disorder. There's steam of smoke coming from under the engine. I think he's okay, but he's got a lot of work to do now with these cars so evenly matched. Look at that on the Tooheys Blue replay. Little tap there. Thank you very much. Car 12. Michael Simpson it was.
Lucky not to get T-boned, a dangerous place to be going sideways down the middle of the track. A lot of people making evasive action and safely. Fortunately, nobody hurt.
Pack bearing down him. Adam Clarke, meanwhile, building on that lead he had on the first lap.
This is one talented kid, Adam Clarke. He's been just an outstanding competitor in karts, and there is no doubt whatsoever. Oh!
Ric Shaw's had it. Well, no, he saved it.
Yes.
How did he do that?
And he maintained position, but 31's got a better run out of that corner too, Damian White. So they're going to try and close the gap on Clarke here as they come onto the back straight once again.
Clarke's got the run of the race from here. Keep them all behind you. Doesn't matter how full your mirrors are. Here they are, the battle for second.
Just the thing you want when you're leading a motor race, Alan Moffat, I guess. Let these guys have a fight amongst themselves and build that lead.
Nothing like daylight to be out in front, and Clarke has got it to himself. He worked hard to get there.
Very, very small cars physically compared to the V8s, and they've got plenty of room to toss them around.
Here's a great Tooheys replay. Toby Hagen carries our race cam, but he gets a shunt from behind. That's halfway through the field. He decides to let them all go by on the left.
Well, he recovered it. That's the main thing. And getting yourself into trouble is one thing. Getting out is another.
So Adam Clarke still in control from 31. Damian White. Car 15. Ric Shaw. And Christian Jones coming back as well. And there's a huge gaggle of cars as we take race cam aboard Toby Hagen's Bill Buckles Auto Suzuki GTi.
Hey, they're great pictures, aren't they?
They are great, and you can just see how torrid the dicing is here. All the way through the field, there's wheel-to-wheel, door-handle action. Trying to sneak down the inside of car 16, Ian Craigie. Couldn't quite do it there, but look how evenly matched these cars are. It really comes down to driver skill.
Oops.
Oh, there's a broken tail light there too. These boys are getting very, very serious, and I think it's Shaw, yes indeed, sneaks through on the inside.
Oh, Ric Shaw.
Car 31, Damian White, just about hooks up on the rear bumper, and Christian Jones has been able to capitalise on that little drama, and he pushes up onto the back of this duo.
Oh, there's Adam Clarke getting away. And as Mark has rightly put, this battle for second is sensational. I've always favoured a one-mate stakes because it brings so many new young faces into the sport. they're all in identical cars, so they really have to toe the line as discipline goes.
Oh, look at Christian Jones down the inside. Has more than a look, but has the wisdom to back off a little bit there. Try and survive as they get onto the back straight and get a better run into the corner. But yeah, very evenly matched cars.
Never forget the Alpha Sud series, unearthed Tony Longhurst.
Yep, Mark Scaife came from the Laser series, of course. A lot of drivers have emerged from this one-make control formula. It looks like we've got quite a few budding champions here at the moment. 15. Oh, Ric Shaw goes really deep on the brakes there. Absolute maximum traction. Back with Toby Hagan, car 8. Pushing up the inside there, Philip Wally. Toby's really in the middle of the wars.
Well, actually, oh, that's the way to go.
Little shortcut there onto the main straight.
Toby's the son of Will Hagan, who has been one of Australia's best motoring riders and broadcasters for a number of years. And he's having, I tell you what, I think he probably fell out to be about the same size as Dad too. He was practicing on Big Macs yesterday. But he's giving it a good shot. Lap 4 of this 10-lap contest, and battles aren't over, as you say. Battles all the way through the field. You can see how hard Hagan's working this car. The little twin-cam engine revving its head off. He tries to make some inroads on car 8 ahead of him. What a fabulous idea this was from Neville Crichton and Newton Head, all the boys from Ateco, Suzuki, where the competitors have put up, I think it was about $28,000. That way the cars are all delivered at each racetrack, the uniforms, the helmets, everything, all included, and at the end of the series, you get to keep the car. It's fabulous. Go, Toby! Oh, a big look up the inside of Wally here. He has squeezed him out. He's got the right line onto the back straight, and a reasonably fast run. Let's see if Wally comes back at him on race cam. Look at the gaggle of cars. If you can find Toby Hagan in amongst that lot, you're a better man than I. I can. There it is. You can see the camera just on the roof. There he is, car 30, in amongst the jostling pack on pit street here. David Hassall's going shopping. He's got the hatchback up. Sprint car. Now, that may be an illegal tweak. I have to look at the scrutineers, have a look at this car later on. That might be an aerodynamic aid, I think, Alan. I think he's pushing the limits of legality there. If he had any aerodynamics, it'd be closed. Well, not only has Adam been busy in karts and the Suzuki GTIs, but on Friday took delivery of a whole new speed car team from the United States and plans to run next summer on the dirt as well. So he's going to be a busy boy, but he has a very promising career. He did very, very well in karting. Oh, Toby's in trouble again. He's got the wipers. The cockpit's full of hands and fingers there. He's trying to sort himself out. Wipers going. One mistake and 5 cars went by. That's only because he had impaired vision. And he gets stuck behind Wally again. Let's look at that at the 2's replay. There's one out of shape there. Now what happens here? Toby gets squeezed, does he? Boom! Car 16 gets a big serve in the rear. That's Ian Craigie. Basically didn't get himself offline. He just kept plowing on. Oh dear, oh dear. You mean a dab of the brakes have been all right there, Al? Might have helped. So it's Clarke, Shaw, Jones, White, Luff. That's the top 5. Pavicevic still in 6th. We're coming up. We'll get the checkered flag this time through. It's been a great drive from Adam Clarke. He comes into the last turn. What a future, whether it's in the GTIs or the speed cars or the karts. He gets across the line and takes this round at Winton. Race number 1 at Winton. Second place will go to the ARDC committee member, Ric Shaw. Christian Jones will take 3rd. White, Luff round out the top 5 in what has been a very exciting GTi Cup race at Winton. Let's check them out for you in our Shell race score. Adam Clarke, the winner, and a fine drive off the front of the field. Ric Shaw takes 2nd spot. Damian White was 3rd. A great fighting 4th place finish for Christian Jones, and Warren Luff rounds out the top 5.